My name is Jake Garber with Denison Yachting, and this is day 3 of the Cannes Yachting Festival. And I've been waiting here all morning to show you this boat. Over my shoulder here is the all-new VQ55 sports line model at Vanquish. It's an amazing machine that can do things that no other boats in its class can do. One of my favorite features about this new model are these 4 helm chairs that are all fitted underneath the hardtop and out of the elements. And then we move into this beautiful oversized bar area with plenty of appliances. This boat reaches speeds of 70 miles per hour and has a fuel tank of 1,250 gallons, giving it an exceptional amount of range. Today, I have the pleasure of the founder and CEO of Vanquish Yachts to show us around this boat.
Good morning, I'm Tom Steentjes from Vanquish Yachts. I'm the founder. I started this company 10 years ago, welding the first boat myself. The boat where we are on now is a VQ55, it's a sport line. And when I started growing this boat, Mercury announced to the very select group of clients that they were working on a V12. We directly engineer it around the V12 platform. This is a very stable, big, fast dayboat. I can say this is the fastest dayboat in the industry. If you see all the lounge space, you have rows with seats. The guy wants to go fast, the ladies say, okay, but I want a big sunbed, I want to lounge, I want to have cocktails. This boat has 42 cup holders, a big professional hotel ice maker who make 100 pounds of ice in 12 hours. Plenty of fridges, 4 fridges, a wine cooler.
One of the things that separates this boat from any other boats in its class is the Quint 600 Mercury V12s. They have easy access to service all through this push door right here, and it pushes this boat to speeds up to 70 miles per hour.
If you want to have 3,000 horsepower in an inboard, you need a huge diesel engines and a huge engine room. And this is a lot of horsepower on a very small square feet.
So this ram-powered hatch here, when it's closed, actually hides all the rigging to the boat and gives you almost an extra 2 feet of space on the stern. When this is open, you can actually trim up all 5 engines and get them completely out of the water, protecting the engine. When this garage is fully open, you really can see how much storage is usable here. You have seamless storage down below for 3 sea-bobs. You actually have an auto-inflating system to inflate toys, fenders, etc. And just look at how much space we have here for tools or anything that you may need. So underneath the hardtop, you have this massive seating area. This seating area can probably fit up to 10 people. You have a Yeti-like cooler center line on the table that can fit up to 20 bottles of champagne and keep ice cold for up to 2 days.
You can imagine when you're on anchor, there's no wind. You can, on an open boat, you cannot refresh yourself with AC vents, because if you have an AC vent here, it only cools this guy, but this guy is still sweating. So a water mist system is the only way to feel that refreshment when it's really hot at anchor.
You have your sink here in your grill. And as you can see, I'm scratching my ring on this material and it's making no imperfections whatsoever.
The whole roof is 100% carbon fiber. It's made in an autoclave system, so it's really baked to save maximum weight and have maximum strength. The hull is a hybrid fiber, so it's 50% glass and 50% carbon fiber.
So in between the seating area here and the helm, we have something that you don't often find on a boat of this class. It's a mechanical and tech space. And Vanquish actually puts an AC unit in here so you keep all your components cool and out of the elements.
So you have 3 22-inch Garmin screens with all your standard Garmin apps like the Seakeeper, your Humphrey trim system, your anchor control, your main switches like your generator, domestic. Then you have your engines, you have 5 batteries for your engine. Then you have your lights. So if you're an exterior light and you turn on the deck lights, you see them going on. If you turn on the underwater lights, so the boat have also underwater lights on the side. You see your power management, so you see we now on shore power. It's all Victron. You can start your generator. You have your alarms, you have your air conditioning pages, wireless chargers for your iPhone. So you can put your phones here, your sunglasses and your wallet. And you close it down. And it's all protected. I was always fascinated by sport cars and boats. I had a dream to build my own car, but you know, that's even more complicated than building boats, because if you're building a car you have to do 20 crash tests, and a boat have a lot of more welding work than a car. So first boat was at 32 feet. Never thought to build a company out of it. It was more like a hobby tender style boat for me and my family. We start using it and we came by restaurants and people start asking, hey Tom, what is this? I say, well, that's I make it myself. And they start knocking on it and they hear it. It's just not composite. No, I say it's metal, it's aluminium. Wow, and you should do something with this. So after a few people giving very positive feedback, I had a guy who was asking, can you build me a 43 feet? And I want to start using it in Ibiza. And then another guy came and he had the same idea, he wants a 43 feet. So I connected the two guys and I say, if you build two, I'm willing to do it. So Vanquish was born. So this boat has sideboarding doors on both sides. So it's easy to go to a restaurant and let people boarding from the side. Anti-slip. You see the hinges, they're very heavy, super yacht quality. We make them in-house. And when you close the door, the locking cylinders go in automatically. You can imagine when you're sitting in the back and with high speeds, you're generating a lot of wind here in a vacuum. So we have our wind doors automatically who block the wind for people who are sitting in the back. You have them on both sides.
Past the wing doors, we're walking to the bow. And when the difference between the VQ55 is we don't have the sun pad that the VQ58 has, but we have more recessed seating around here, and also an extended dining table for serving drinks and lunch to your guests.
When you show up at a restaurant, it leaves a really good impression.
So now we are down below in the all-new VQ55. Here it's more of a two-stateroom feeling rather than a salon feeling. Here you also have the option to do a forward berth. So if it was raining outside, the weather was bad, you have somewhere to get away and sit down. And also aft back here you have twin seating arrangement, and you can also opt for a queen size bed.
They all have a nice head with a dry shower. We built this boat with outboard engines and we built it with inboard engines, with jets. So a jet is very easy to tow. You don't have to lock the shaft or propeller because you clutch out the jet and the gearbox doesn't heat up. So it's very good to tow. This boat have also a tow eye, and this is this boat you see mostly as a tender 60 meter and above. Otherwise it's too heavy to tow. If it's used as a tender, then people most of the time don't sleep on it. So they want a V sitting. So when it's raining, the guests can go inside here and sit.
The reality is, the Vanquish, it costs a little more, and there's a reason for that. This boat has speed, comfort, shade, sun, and an extremely sleek design. What you pay for when you buy a Vanquish is their ability to tie all these features into one package. Once again, my name is Jake Garber with Denison Yachting, and I'm very thankful to have my friend Tom walk me through this VQ55. And if you like what you saw, please reach out.